Guys, how far now? How far? I got this screenshot I'm about to talk about from Sir Dixon on Twitter. He's a popular, he's not too popular, but he's an influencer on Twitter. If you're a guy, you should definitely follow him on Twitter. He posts very amazing posts for guys especially. So his link is in the description, so click on his link and follow him. But that is where I got all these screenshots from. So let's get into the video.
I just wish he knew.
The first one goes, good evening, big bro. I see the good work you're doing for us men. He's not talking to me, he's talking to the Sir Dixon guy, right? Please help me post it. I need your advice. I'm kind of an emotional person and an overthinker. I feel pain a lot. I'm confused. Is it bad to show my babe my emotions? Because I feel like she is using it against me. I do hear my fellow guys say, as a man, I should never show a woman my emotions. Please help me, bros. Okay, let's talk about it. Now, first of all, at some point he said, I'm kind of an emotional person, right? And with the kind of society we are in, the kind of society that promotes being yourself, you know, where you should be 100% yourself, don't try to change anything. What they'll tell you is, if you're an emotional guy or you're an emotional person, that's fine. Just be yourself, you know. It makes logical sense, but it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. In as much as to an extent you should 100% be your unadulterated self, there are still some things about yourself that you should try and change and try and fix, right? Let me give an example, right? Let's say a girl is very bossy and rude, right? She's bossy and rude. And then you as a guy, let's say you're watching this as a guy, you now meet that kind of girl and on the date. You get the girl then you now start noticing the behavior. The girl can tell you, say, that's how I am, I can't change. I am literally a bossy girl and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it as well. You go like her just because it is in her nature, right? Doesn't mean you suddenly like it. Just because she's naturally bossy doesn't mean you suddenly find being bossy attractive. You get what I'm saying? So that's something she should change, right? So it's the same thing with him saying he's an emotional person, right? The fact that you're an emotional person, right, that's fine. It doesn't mean you should 100% go out there and be like, I'm emotional, that's it, so I'm going to be 100% emotional in this relationship. No, it makes sense in your head, but it doesn't make sense here. Now, how to be this? Okay, yes. Yes. Now the question, should he be emotional with his girlfriend? The answer is, there has to be a balance to it. You can't be too emotional with a woman. It makes logical sense to be. You know, she shares with you, you share with her, I pay for half the bills, she pays for half the bills. That's logical. That's not how it works emotionally, that's not how it works, right? That's not how it works. In as much as you should be open to your babe or your girlfriend or whatever, right? I promise you, right, you don't want to be so emotional with women. You just don't. You don't. If you ask them, they'll probably say, yes, feel free, tell me how you feel. They'll say it, right? That's what they consciously think they want. But subconsciously, when you overdo it, when you're too emotional, when you're too in touch with your feelings, she'll get tired. She'll get tired and most likely lose attraction. It sucks, but that's how it is, right? So the answer is, there has to be a balance to this, you being emotional, right? There has to be a balance. You share it, right? But don't share it every single time. It's not every single downtime you have in your life that you go and you tell her and you're crying and she go tire for you. Did you get? She go tire for you. Guys don't understand that simple fundamental truth that the things that make sense here don't always make sense here. And the second one goes, boss man, not too much this here, just respect and small story about what a babe said to me over the weekend. So over the weekend, I put everything in place to get this fine babe. I've been on a case to come over for chills and fun. Make cold, no kill man, senior man, okay? So yeah, she did, and we got talking. Innocent, sweet babe. I just did trip. Her vibes was giving me fall in love and settle down. The whole innocent, sweet babe line, right? She just go to show you how every guy wants like an innocent, pure wife, girlfriend. That's what every guy wants. Even guys with they sleep around, even guys with the funny, like every single guy wants a pure, innocent woman. So an extent is selfish, but that's generally how it is. Generally, right? But let's continue. So I started asking some real deep shit, right? Now babe can't say she would like a sugar daddy and try some kinky fantasy shit with someone who she'll be cheating on her serious boyfriend or husband with. We'll talk about that one later. Let's continue. I guess she's just being honest. She said a bunch of other things too, but gist na say fall in love and settle down has been postponed. First, make I run the main thing. My weekend was good. How was yours? Okay, let's react to this. First of all, I'm happy that the guy was able to immediately realize that the girl is 100% for the streets. Like he already knew after they talked that like there's no possibility of him having a long-term relationship with somebody like that. I'm saying this stuff and it seems like an obvious thing, but in Nigerian guys will be saying they go encounter this kind of babe. She don't already tell them like pop and plain. See, I am basically a bad choice. Do not choose me. I beg, don't choose me. Like she's literally screaming out, don't choose me, right? In guys will be say they go still marry this girl. Like after with all these things she has put on the table, with her coming out and telling you that look, I am not good for anything marriage, dating, long term, for anything healthy, I'm bad, right? Guys go still want to wife this kind of girl up. So I mean, it's cool that he knew that he had to walk away from the whole nonsense. And then about the girl, first of all, everybody should have it at the back of their mind that there are so many human beings out there that are broken for different reasons. You know, it could be for things that happened to them in the past, it could be bad decisions they made, but there are so many human beings out there that are broken individuals, right? Broken individuals that will hurt you if you let them come into your life, right? It doesn't matter if it's a girl or a guy. There are human beings out there that are broken. Logically, it seems like you should try and see if they'll be able to change. That's a bad idea. The more you get closer to them, right, the more emotionally invested you get, the harder it is to leave, the deeper they drag you in, right? You find that somebody is extremely broken, like super toxic, like this girl clearly is. You walk away, and happily this guy knew that was what he had to do. The girl toxic. What the girl said, right, generally is, I don't care if I'm dating, I don't care if I'm in a marriage, I will cheat. That's the bottom line of what she said. You know, whether I cheat for money or I cheat for how do you say it? Or I cheat for kinky fantasy shit. It doesn't matter. The point is, she is not going to be in a committed relationship. She's going to be sleeping around, getting money from here, sex from here, and attention from here. You get what I'm saying? So that's like an obvious red flag. Some guys are still not aware of to walk away from. Honestly, it seems so reading it. I bet everybody's like, I'm this kind of girl. But when you meet this kind of girl face to face, but it will be way more difficult for you to walk away. I'm telling you, it's very easy to say online, God forbid, this kind of person, God forbid. When you meet them, living is not always going to be very easy. You know, so that's something that I want every guy to have at the back of your mind. You meet a broken girl, a broken person, walk away for your own peace of mind. Now the third post goes, I am very distrustful of women. I have slept with over 80 women. 80. Yes, okay, you have slept with 80 now one department for my school though. 80 Phoebe, you have slept with physics department. That's what you have done. Wow. 80 is a big number. 80 is. Let's continue before I get distracted. Let's continue. I have slept with over 80 women in different stages of relationships and marriage, and I get angry when I hear them say trust me or ask me for it. That is asking for trust. It is hard for me to bend to any woman's will, so I come across as a terrible asshole. Doesn't make them stop trying though, but deep down I want to hold down a good wholesome relationship where my woman has my back, not changing women twice a week. I am tired. Why you not go dey tired? Why you not go dey tired? 80 women, why you not go dey tired? Of course you go dey tired. 80. I don't know how to explain how big 80 is. 80 is like 80 people. How about now? Well, 80 is too much now. Kai. Okay, let's give an. And he said they were in relationships or marriage. Let's say for example, when you started, you slept like 4 or 5. After like 4 or 5, you don't go reason and say, Kai, these girls why they sleep with. They get after like 4 or 5, you should know now. You should be able to be aware enough to at least get small conscience. You slept with 80. You can't hear they talk about wholesome relationship. All the husbands and boyfriends of those women you slept with, them too, they wanted wholesome relationship. Them too, they wanted it. You're talking about wholesome relationships. 80 is a big. 80 is plenty. I don't know how to explain. 80 is plenty. God. The guy said deep down, I want to hold down a good wholesome relationship where my woman. You have held down 80 women who were in wholesome relationship. You have held them down. 80. You're talking about wholesome relationship. This thing they vex me. You want to tell me you did not know? You didn't know. It was when una don't knack finish. You just knacked 80 women, and then when you finish, you're like, If you be say all those women didn't marry, you want them that you didn't know till you were done. Come on now. 80 plenty now. Especially having it at the back of your mind that they are in relationship. That's not cool. You can't ask for wholesome. Let's say you're a 100% fuckboy. That's different. But then you're now asking for a wholesome relationship. Okay, get out. This thing don't vex me. In fact, I'm ending the video. If you like the video, then hit the like button. This is a self-improvement channel for Nigerians or for anybody who can relate to my type of content. This is a new series of videos I want to add to my channel, for my boys. So if you're a guy watching this and you like more videos like this, just write iChap in the comment section so I'll know how much you guys like it and if I should continue making more videos like this. Also, I think the next video you should watch is the 3 same behavior video I released about 2 weeks ago. So click on that video and I'll see you guys in the next one. It go be.